How's it going, everybody? Today we've got a highly anticipated review. We're going to be looking at the GoPro Hero 5 versus the new GoPro Hero 6. This is the first video in a couple-part series where we'll be looking at how to get the most out of your GoPro. Future videos include comparing every single GoPro up until the 6 that has ever been made. Now, if you'd like to win a brand new GoPro Hero 6, all you have to do to enter this month's giveaway is 1. Like this video, 2. Be subscribed to my channel, 3. Turn on post notifications, and 4. Leave a comment down below telling me what you would shoot with your brand new GoPro Hero 6. Both of these are the black version, which means they're the full-size GoPro, not the Session. We're going to be looking at the full-size ones today. So when I heard that the Hero 6 was coming out, I was pretty impressed because the Hero 5 is still a very relevant camera. It's still very up-to-date and really high quality. And then looking into the specs of the Hero 6, there's only one major difference that sets these two apart. The Hero 5 can do 4K at 30 FPS. The Hero 6 can do 4K at 60 FPS. If we compare the specs on the sides here, you'll see 4K 60 versus 4K 30. Also, as expected, 1080 is 240 versus 120 on the Hero 5. That means you're going to get even slower slow motion. Both of them still have the same 33-foot waterproofing. They both still have voice command to turn it on, start recording, and they both have touchscreen. So the question is, will you really be able to see a difference between the Hero 6 and the Hero 5, and is it really worth $150 more than the still very relevant Hero 5 Black? Hero 6 is coming in at $399, Hero 5 is $249, and I got a free remote with this one, which this one did not come with a free remote. So I guess really the only way to answer that question is to get out and shoot with both of these. Alright, so for this first test here, we're going to have both cameras on the same mount, shooting the exact same specs. We're going to start out at 1080 60 FOV wide. And interesting side note here, I just put in fresh 64 gig micro SD cards and formatted both of them, and you would think since we're shooting at the exact same resolution, they would be able to record for the exact same amount of time. Yet the Hero 5 says it can record for 4 hours and 5 minutes. The Hero 6 can only record for 3 hours and 50 minutes. I really don't know where those 15 minutes went, but I guess it might just be because this is a higher quality camera. From this test in the studio here, where it is fairly dark, you can see a noticeable difference in the low light capabilities of the Hero 6. It is a fairly brighter and cleaner image. But that could just be the auto exposure settings, because it does seem like the 6 is slightly overexposed for this environment, whereas the 5 I would say is exposed better for the kind of style of lighting that I'm trying to do. But outside, when there's plenty of light, it is almost impossible to notice any major differences between these two. Now if we switch over to 4K, we're going to see a pretty big step up in quality. And that's really where you're going to see the improvement over the 5. Build quality and design are identical, except that on the 6 the GoPro logo is now colored, whereas on the 5 it is just gray. The only upgrade here is that the sensor is now improved, and I have a slight hunch these sensors may be very similar, if not the exact same sensor. They are just implementing different code and software that allows the sensor to shoot 4K. Don't quote me on that, that's just an assumption because everything else with these two cameras are absolutely identical. Thank you for watching this review. Make sure to leave a comment down below telling me if you really think the Hero 6 is worth $150 more for 4K 60 and 1080 240, or is the Hero 5 still enough? Do you really need that extra frame rate? More videos on these GoPros and many other cameras coming very soon. Thank you for watching, and as always, don't forget to keep it pro.